than Liverpool, Arsenal and Tottenham.
Well, the Sheikh's just pointed out there the superlatives.
Yeah, very much so. They still had to work hard.
An extremely strong side. It's a substitutes bench that's valued at some...
in the Champions League. But as we know, sometimes you just need a little bit of luck along.
Fernandinho back in the Manchester City team and leading them out. Teams starting with Manchester City, and the headline for them on how Mikel Antonio can perform for them. There, he described Pep Guardiola as the Heston Blumen. Manchester City's greatest goal scorer is back in the start. Is the VAR. Well, the title race is becoming a... So off we go. It's a fascinating game, this one, Steve. Here's De Bruyne, one of the for West Ham. Little touch by De Bruyne, was trying to get...
Walker, he can play into those areas.
Would be massive.
Yeah, it would be.
For Manchester City. There's a potential mistake as Ederson gave Fernandinho a real scare. Souček was perfectly entitled to challenge for that.
Absolutely.
Aguero.
He turned nice and sharp, didn't he, Aguero, which is a good sign.
Fernandinho. Free kick from De Bruyne, which is not foul. Soufal back there to try and win it back from Ferran Torres, but he's given the free kick away. There by Fernandinho. Here's Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez takes on Johnson. Antonio's onside. He's got Fornells in close attendance, but he gives it... And he got his partner in crime, Declan Rice, with him.
Yeah, that was a really good challenge from the pair of them. In the second half.
De Bruyne's ball. And in the end, they got enough back at the outset. Lingard shot them from the angle, straight into the blue wall. The Manchester City goalkeeper stayed down, but that accelerating through, pulling it back. Off goes Torres. De Bruyne. It's a little bit too heavy. Yeah, Torres, and then to Zinchenko. Dawson. Ruben Diaz was on the run, and he's won the free kick for Manchester City. De Bruyne, Aguero, foul. Kevin De Bruyne, and good play. Has got two. Fornells helping out Soufal.
Very concentrated.
Yeah, Aguero sniffing around in there. Soufal made a good throw there, waiting for the free kick, which is taken by De Bruyne. Mahrez was skipping away from Johnson, who's dragged him down. He's going to get the yellow card, I think, for that as well. He just... Diaz and Stones are up from the back. De Bruyne with the corner. Back in by Zinchenko, and this time Cresswell in there with the important header.
Yeah, they were overloaded at the far...
It's a teasing ball in, and it's a goal. And it's scored by... Ruben Diaz. Well, the centre-backs had stayed in there. It was a delicious ball by Kevin De Bruyne, and the two big men had stayed forward, and Ruben Diaz powers his first Manchester City goal past Darren Randolph.
It was an incredible ball by Kevin De Bruyne. Normally associates him with whipping balls in. The head of Diaz.
Ederson called into action there with Fornells running in, and the decision's gone against West Ham despite the appeals of...
Which has showed in their stats this year.
Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne taken by Randolph. Even the last 3 months, and they're off again here with Mahrez, who's run in behind them, and Randolph. Was quickly out of his penalty area to deal with it. Somehow he'd managed to Soufal, promising for West Ham again. Soufal pulls it back, and it's gone in. Lingard initially. I think the final touch might well have been off Antonio, but it's a West Ham United equaliser just before half-time.
Yeah, I think it comes off Antonio as well. Let's see if he's onside. But they work it really, really, really well, don't they? Open the pitch up. They got in a couple of times before that. I think the goal's fine. They move it well.
Aguero challenged, not a foul.
Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Gabriel Jesus.
First, De Bruyne. Ferran Torres. Lingard allowed to go. Fernandinho made the challenge on him. Free kick eventually is given here. It's in towards Dawson, and managed to get away from Walker somehow, and then wins the corner.
Very unorthodox, but he did really, really well in the end, didn't he, to win himself?
Finish in the top four.
Not at all, no. Not at all if they stay this organised. And break with a bit of pace, and now they've brought Jesse Lingard for them.
Declan Rice with the ball, and Edison there wants to shoot Walker. He's got a couple of goals this season, but he's way off target with that one.
Yeah, just pulled it slightly, didn't he?
In such a consistent performer as a right back or a wing back. Spins away from Souček. Jesse Lingard game for him.
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne up there with him. Off goes De Bruyne, pulls it back. Oh, nobody there. Nobody there to tap it in. After a speedy, flowing match by Lingard, is playing with real confidence. That's a good ball by Cresswell. Ferran Torres.
Jesus is down below, was ready to come on.
Johnson's put from right wing back if Lingard sees it. Here he is, and it was good. It's Fernandinho. Antonio to build up a head of steam, and then playing it through to support him, and in the end he lost his footing himself. I think he might well have used his arm, did he?
Offside, I think it was. You see them centrally, bodies everywhere.
Now, in goes the Mahrez corner. Randolph had stayed on his line. Walker. Mahrez sends in the cross. Mahrez. Stones was calling for it. Stones gets it, and John Stones smashes in the goal.
Yeah, brilliantly worked goal. Really easy, wasn't it? Really easy. He'd be disappointed. David Moyes, but on the other hand, Pep Guardiola would be absolutely thrilled the way they work this.
Restore the Manchester City lead.
Just as comforting.
Foden just catching Lingard. City manager against West Ham. Lingard's free kick. Antonio running towards it. Dawson was coming in as well, and that's a good take by Edison under real pressure there, the Manchester City keeper. The following game has historically been difficult for those Europeans. For West Ham, Foden. Diaz knew he wouldn't get there. Here's Souček, Mahrez, who can have a go at Cresswell.